Is it a new beginning or no? Yeah, I got some Chinese stars out of the deal.
Phrase, there's plenty of fish in the sea? Yeah, real obvious, but it turns out there's a
Count
bunch
down
of
that sea,
superheroes down there
bitches.
too.
I don't think you understand what that phrase means.
Like Aquaman, the king of Atlantis.
Right?
And Namor, the first mutant, and also king of Atlantis.
He's with an iron boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Like Hermes. Look at his ankles.
I don't get
How
it.
about your mother?
I mean, they're kind of hot, but they're fish people. And then when you meet them, all I want to do is try to kill them. I guess Tom Curry got to be one of the lucky ones, if you know what I mean.
After a chance meeting, Tom was left to father Arthur, the son of a mysterious woman of the sea.
I got
Oh,
wolf.
she thinks she was knocked up by a fish Jesus wizard? It's not important. Comics are weird.
Regardless, Arthur learned to hone his aquatic powers from a very young age. When Arthur was just 2 years old, Tom thought he had drowned when he was actually just playing with some fish while breathing underwater.
Tom trained Arthur to master his powers until eventually his mother showed up with a heavy dose of truth. Arthur was the rightful king of the underwater city, Atlantis. I wish there were more stories about parents coming back in real life too.
And so, Arthur would descend the ocean depths to claim his birthright and maintain the peace between land and sea as the king, the superhero, Aquaman.
I know I say
Oh, are you one of the
but
people
it's
who
pronounced
thinks that
differently.
Aquaman is lame? Well, think again. He's super strong, super fast, and can chill deep underwater for as long as he wants. And no, he doesn't just talk to fish. He dominates their brains and forces them to bend to his will.
Only if he has to. He prefers to telepathically communicate with them, and most sea life
Oh
respects
yeah, I
him
know
enough to come
Namor
to
can
his
do that
aid.
too, but I think I'm just gonna
Except for
cancel it.
piranhas, apparently. Which ate off his freaking hand. I know you're hardcore badass, but make those fish bow to your kingly kingship, damn it.
Not to worry, after a few gaudy hooks and a magic water hand, he got better. Arthur controls sea life by tapping into a worldwide phenomenon called the Clear.
Kinda like the Force from Star Wars, but just in the ocean.
Through the Clear, creatures he controls increase in strength. Some even become capable of breaking Green Lantern constructs. Also, Arthur's powers are not limited to just aquamarine life. He telepathically communicates with all sorts of animals and can even tap into the human mind.
Wait, you're telling me he can mess with my brain too? Oh, get my hat whiz, the shiny one.
Well, he has difficulty dominating more intelligent life. His octopus friend Topo is one such example of a being he cannot forcibly
Got Topo the
What's so
octopus.
impressive about that little guy? Oh, yeah, got it.
And for humanoids, all Aquaman can generally do is cause a headache or maybe a seizure.
That doesn't make me feel much better.
But while Aquaman has plenty of power on his own, he also draws from the mystical might of his most iconic weapon.
The legendary Trident of Poseidon.
And also the Trident of Neptune.
Wait, isn't that the same god? Yeah.
I actually have a person who lives
Kind
right
of.
by
They
me.
both can control waters,
He has a
storms,
statue.
create
Had, like,
force fields, and unleash
Everybody
lightning.
in Bruce
That one
And
can teleport.
Poseidon
Awesome.
guarding his house. He's the millionaire in our town.
You don't have the brain power.
You have to be
He's an
an artist.
anesthesiologist at the hospital.
You think barrel work?
That's really cool.
That has also
That's
so
right.
why not?
Get a pull in the keg. I'm going to Disney World.
With added flight, hydrokinesis, earth manipulation, and more, Aquaman's trident was a perfect symbol to prove himself a mighty king.
Literally, he's strong enough to push around oceanic plates, throw a submarine around with water magic, and lift this giant cruise ship.
This ship appears big enough to compare to the world's largest cruise liner, the Symphony of the Seas, which weighs an incredible 228,000 tons.
He's
Jesus
fast enough to
Christ.
keep up with Wonder Woman and swim around the whole planet in just
Yeah,
an
Aquaman's
afternoon.
definitely way.
Oh,
Just
and
for
even
Wonder
fought the
Woman.
ancient dead king of Atlantis, Atlan. This guy was so strong, he sank Atlantis centuries ago with one blow from his scepter, and Aquaman held back a repeat of the same attack with his bare hands.
While there's no official
once he
size
comes
for
out of
DC's
water,
Atlantis,
he kinda
it
like-
is
he gets
officially
weaker the
considered
longer
a
he stays out of
continent.
it.
Therefore, it has to have
he
a
just
greater
dips in the
land
water
mass
like
than
Superman.
Greenland,
That's
the
different from
largest
the sun.
island in the world. This means Atlantis must consist of more than 836,000 square miles. To sink or destroy it, Atlan must have been outputting potential energy averaging more than 155 trillion tons of TNT.
Damn, everyone's always making fun of Aquaman, but he's pretty badass.
Yeah, he is
He
actually.
does have one rather lame weakness. He's essentially fueled by water. If he's
He's
away
out.
from water for too long, he'll start to dry out,
He starts to
lose
dry
his
out,
powers,
yep.
and eventually die.
See that right there?
Lives under the sea. He wears yellow, and he's absorbent. Whiz! I figured it out.
Oh, there we go.
He's not SpongeBob. Moving on.
Aquaman has found some ways to work around the water problem. He can hydrate himself
I knew
with
that, though.
blood. God damn, that's
Drink
hard.
blood.
Even with his flaws, Aquaman is always pushing
Vampire.
forward to protect his people. He may seem strange and silly, but he truly is a worthy king of Atlantis.
He is fucking.
Tell the service
Definitely
dwellers to
sounds
respect
like
the
it.
sovereignty of my species. We'll return and finish what we've started.
But there you go. Boom.
Alright.
We're going to the next guy now.
We all know this story. A wayward sailor meets a mermaid princess, and they fall in love.
Except this
lagged are
time, the
you
fish
right now,
people
isn't
got to
it?
be wedding crashers and drag the princess back to her secret home of Atlantis. Her dad was pretty pissed, but he got even more pissed when he found out that Daddy's girl had already been knocked up and popped out a
up?
brand new kind of superhero. Namor,
Little
the
ears. He's so
Submariner.
cute. He's even got a theme song.
I didn't know he had a
Unlike
cartoon.
those
Okay.
similar aquatic superhero DC would
Right?
create 2 years later, Namor would grow up among his fellow Atlanteans from the start.
still
As the
think
Prince
the
of the
wings on
Ocean,
his
he
Right?
received
Yeah.
impressive
Normally,
royal
DC
education,
is
along
so
with a
totally
sizable distrust
ahead
of
of the game.
humankind.
Yeah, I'd have a problem with humans too if some of the first people I ever met were Nazis.
As the rightful heir to
I'm
the throne,
6'2",
it was Namor's duty to protect
and
Atlantis.
I'm not fully,
And with
even
his
when I
mixed
was in my
heritage, he
prime,
had
like
plenty of unique
beefy,
abilities to
I
do
was
so.
about
He's
210 or
got
220.
superhuman
There's no
strength,
hell in the way
speed,
with a
and
frame
durability.
like that
He
you
can
could do
store
that.
water in his
I
body
know I'm
and
being
shoot
a
it
yeah
out of
right
his
guy,
pores
but
like a
holy,
human
both these guys'
sprinkler.
weights does not
It
make
just
any
grows.
sense.
Far more
Maybe,
impressively,
like,
he can
underwater
telepathically
they weigh
communicate
that
with all
much or
types of
something,
marine
but
life,
what the hell?
including other Atlanteans, and can persuade them to follow his commands.
Yeah, I
Whether it be
still
a
think that's
squadron
gonna
of
cancel
armored
each other
sharks
out
or a
by-
giant killer whale, the creatures of the sea follow the first mutant's lead.
Did you say mutant?
Yes,
Right.
Namor is a three-way hybrid of human, Atlantean, and mutant genes. Unlike other Atlanteans, he possesses the mutant
hear that?
power of flight.
They say he's the first
That way he's
mutant.
got those
I always
tiny
thought that was
little
those
wings on
cute.
his
I
feet.
like that.
I always thought those were
Look
like
at, look at me,
brothers.
bitches.
Nope,
I can fly.
he flies with them.
Well, that is dumb.
Namor can also
but
mimic the
sick
abilities
time.
of marine
Hey,
life,
he can
sensing
fly.
lateral lines like fish or absorbing and discharging
Yeah.
shocks like an
Does-
electric eel.
what's his name
And
is the
for
first
even
mutant?
more power, he wields his legendary trident.
That blue
All
guy.
right, how many
Apocalypse.
tridents does this guy have? Let me guess.
Remember that?
Just one.
He was,
A
oh, he was
trident of
late, he's
Neptune.
labeled the first.
But I thought the other guy had a trident of Neptune. Oh,
Uh-oh.
I think I just figured out why Aquaman had two different tridents.
There you go.
Well, this trident's got a bunch of
Copyright.
cool magic
Who is
powers.
that? KKK, look at that guy.
Shoot lasers,
He stabbed him.
people
He stabbed him. Any last
and
words?
if Namor gets him
KKK.
back up, he can animate objects and his
What the
surroundings
hell
to
is that?
create living beings to fight alongside him. And that's not even the only magic doohickey Namor has. He can use the horn of Proteus to summon sea monsters like Giganto. Just super
That's
cool.
the other guy had to
Hard.
switch it up
Look
because
out,
of-
birds with
because of,
arms. I'm
copyright,
starting
I
a new
think.
subreddit.
The Giganto is strong enough to withstand the blast of an atomic bomb, and yet it still pales in comparison to Namor's own strength.
No kidding. The Submariner is strong
pretty
enough
good.
to match the savage, incredible Hulk, who's lifted 150 billion tons of rock for over a minute.
Okay,
If
that's-
that's not good enough for you,
We
how
can't
about
count
the
this
time
Hulk
Namor
slice
held
out.
up a
You see
whole
this?
freaking island
Him
all by
punching
himself?
Hulk is
He's
impressive,
quick enough to
period, no
catch the
matter who
human
you
torch,
are.
absorbed and discharged electricity.
There you go, made
powerful
Thanos
enough to injure
bleed.
Dr.
Made
Doom,
Thanos
took on
bleed.
Thor trident to hammer, survived a mountain falling on
Match the
him,
Hulk.
and even resisted the mind control powers of the Purple Man. See, Boomstick, in the grand scheme of things, little winged feet aren't so bad when you could have been called Purple Man.
I love
That's
that.
Jessica
Namor
Jones
is
right
pretty
there,
awesome
Cliff.
for
I
an
saw
elf in
that.
a
That's a good
Speedo.
joke.
Excuse me, this is not a Speedo, Jimmy, okay? These are my panties from Atlantis.
Too bad he gets a bit unstable if he's out of the water for too long.
What the hell?
Namor's had a strange history of shifting personalities, sometimes even playing the part of villain. Apparently, his bouts of anger stem from a strange bipolar defect brought on by oxygen imbalance.
The way he was brought
Last I
into the world
checked,
might
isn't
not have been
quite how
legit,
bipolar
you know?
disorder works.
No, Wiz, I have the same kind of problem. I get super evil and grumpy when I haven't had a beer in at least 24 hours.
24.
He's gonna get hood out. Look at that.
12.
Ooh, look at that background of the Thor.
Two.
Oh my gosh, he drank that whole thing?
That's a chemical dependency.
Just like
Lord.
our original hero, me.
You're missing the point.
Yeah, I definitely
You
am that.
think the
I
point
can't
is
even do that. I'll die.
But you merely adopted the point. I was born in it. Molded.
How about that point? At the end of the day, as long as there is water in his
Dick
veins,
move,
the
man.
avenging sun is a heroic king of his people and a terrifying
Yes?
opponent.
No, but I am Namor,
Dick move,
ruler
man.
of the kingdom of
You don't
Atlantis.
shoot. Stab a drunk person in their foot.
Over.
All right, the combatants
There we
are
go,
set
baby.
to run the data through all possibilities.
Lifting the island.
Time for death
matching
battle!
his those were pretty impressive. I'm still getting rid of Aquaman. Like, if he can fight, like, dead even with Wonder Woman, and I remember how powerful Wonder Woman is, and just how absurd, if we're going by that, then, yeah, I think Aquaman has this. And while, yeah, Namor has that, like, flute that can summon a big whale monster that survived an atomic bomb, Aquaman can communicate with sea creatures too. I still think that ability is just going to cancel each other out, and it won't really play a factor in the fight. I mean, they can probably do something with it. Like, I don't know, they both try and call an army of fish, and then the fish just get confused to whose orders they're following, and just, I don't know, all attack each other. Or, like, I don't know. Anyway, going with Aquaman. I am going to resume. Right, the combatants are set. Let's. Oh. Through all possibilities. They changed it!
Here we go.
I need water.
Alright, let's take a look.
Alright, let's start on Oh Lord.
And a pool.
Yeah.
It's him when he said,
Cannonball, bitch! Yes! None. Oh God, he got all bitchy.
this is the most awkward way the offense should start. He's swimming.
Comparison, actually?
Wow.
You think he's like it getting away?
Sounds like claiming the throne.
Uh-oh.
You like that? Like I'm the king.
You gotta give it up for the uniqueness, right?
Prince, but I am the king of the seven seas.
Wait, where's the
Nice
fight?
barriers here. This is anyone's
It might-
game in
might
my
go up there,
opinion.
but
But like I
it's
said,
not
I'm not
videos
educated
uploaded.
enough, so I'm not gonna act like I know
For right now, I'm watching it.
about it.
Yeah, did he come to take over this time?
Riding in a pool.
There's something.
And there they go.
We're taking this up in the skies. Oh, take it down! That was a Kenchi Kenchi, I'm a booty kid. Ooh.
The beach, whatever.
Oh!
Did I just see Kame House in the background for a
That's a new
second?
definition of making it rain. And what did he just summon?
Animated.
Ah!
Yeah, there's Kame House!
I see the Kame House in the background.
You better start summoning fucking Free Willy. You want the
References.
chance dodge, need a dodge!
Come on, Aquaman, you got this.
Oh! Ooh! Reverse the game.
Not bad. I think.
Go,
I
Aquaman!
think they've actually gotta be better with the facial animation. These
I didn't say here we go. I missed that. I'm sorry.
Jesus!
My bad. Oh, man. Oh, he love it, baby. Oh, he's got no need. Take a swim, player.
This is the same area where
Swim with the fishes, but not for long.
that's the Roshi fought.
Uh-oh.
This is fire.
Oh, there's a whole lot of
Oh, he can
piranhas.
control the piranhas, can't he?
Oh shit.
But Aquaman can't. They better not say he wins because of fucking
Shucks, so.
Terrific dominance.
Well, I mean, in theory, all the piranhas in the world would be pretty nasty. Oh, Echo the dolphin!
Dolphin to the rescue!
What the hell?
I'm already having so much fun with this.
Oh!
Wait, we still got the giant whale.
We're going to the deep blue. Oh shit, some damn things that try to be eating Dory and fucking. Oh no. There's so many. What's he doing?
God, really? Did you say that?
Here we go!
Jesus
Oh!
Christ.
Oh, it's in the dark! I can't see!
Please keep the lights on.
Should have used Energizer player? Can't see in the dark?
Or maybe I've been saving another trick.
Ooh! Oh!
Something is mine.
me?
Oh!
He can mind control any water creature? Oh, come on. Is that really gonna work though? But can Namor do that? Ah!
Jeez! Oh!
Someone's gonna get. Oh!
That is
Just above blue.
Called it. I win. Yes.
Oh man, am I underwater or am I just sweating so much?
I
from
want to
how
hear him
intense
real
that
quick
got?
out here.
Aquaman and Namor's powers were so similar and well matched, this fight could have reasonably gone in either one's favor. In
Difference
fact,
is-
neither had many powers that the other did not possess in
It
some
must be
way.
the mind control. That's
Like
it.
how Namor had his mutant wing feet, but Aquaman's magic trident could let him fly too.
Still, while Namor could certainly have won this in some circumstances, Aquaman had the potential he needed to take the victory more times than not.
Because of.
Namor could match Savage Hulk, who held up 150 billion tons. But remember, Aquaman stopped Atlan's continent-crushing attack, which had a potential energy over 150 trillion tons of TNT.
Not exactly a one-to-one comparison, but consider Namor's own similar feat, keeping the island Utopia from falling. We can estimate the island's size and weight using this panel, coming to a little over 178,000 tons.
Oh.
Considering the weight applied as force through the pillar Namor was pushing up, this means the potential energy exerted onto Namor would only be 1,425 tons of TNT. The energy Aquaman stopped was 109 billion times greater.
Sure, Namor was fast enough to easily catch up to the Human
that's a
Torch,
shit stop
who
right
flies
there.
over 140 miles per hour on a normal day, and sometimes even thousands of times the speed of sound.
But Aquaman has routinely kept pace
Yep.
with Wonder Woman, who has been frequently shown to move thousands of times the speed of light.
Yeah, but none of that strength and speed would matter if the Submariner just ordered a bunch of sharks to eat him first, right?
Namor could command sea life, sure, but Aquaman could directly dominate their minds and force them to act on his will. And while Namor can telepathically communicate with other Atlanteans, he could not create hemorrhages or seizures like Aquaman could. Though Namor could certainly resist these mental attacks, similar to how he survived the Purple Man, this is still solid evidence that Aquaman's telepathy was more powerful.
Oh, and don't forget, Aqua King can make his underwater buddies physically stronger with the Clear, while Namor was stuck commanding plain old everyday fish.
Overall, while their extremely similar powers were so closely matched,
okay, here it
Aquaman
comes.
had the edge in just enough of them to prove himself the strongest king of the sea.
Aquaman could see victory, but at least Namor tried it.
Is Aquaman.
Here comes that death battle, baby.
Hey, thanks for watching the first episode of Season 6. If you want the battle music for yourself, click the link below.
Want a new show to watch? Check out Genlock. It's crazy. It's got Max Anime awesomeness. Michael B. Jordan. And somehow I made it into his character. Hit the box.
For that, by the way, guys.
Here we go.
What's next?
What the fuck? What?